just find any clip of old Steven Seagal running in a movie
yeah, I know,
and put it right here,
in this
people will go, oh, I get it.
Yeah,
This,
elbows out,
it makes
wrists down.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
He does.
That's how it is.
Like that.
It looks like he's trying to rave.
It's like a T-Rex.
It's like a
No,
T-Rex.
it's not. No, that's better than what he does. That was
also
way
trying
better.
Everybody
he's
walk
trying
the
to dig through
dinosaur.
the air while he's
It's
doing
so
it too.
fucking weird.
Oh.
Like,
So as he pulls the air towards him, he goes faster.
He's got
not
a
even
haunted
haunted.
child running around hitting buttons and stuff.
it's always children with you.
I thought there was a little boy in the house. You said that there was like a haunted, a
wow.
little boy haunting the
Boy,
house.
does
or
that
something.
shed some light. A little boy in the house.
That's what I thought this house was haunted by, as a little boy.
Yeah. I think your dreams are haunted by a little boy.
You're sick. You're sick.
Kevin, you're the little boy. You're the little boy. Oh, it's the show. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Boy. Oh yeah, this is our New Year's episode, I guess.
Welcome to the Garbage Pail Skids podcast. I'm Shane Kopke here with Tim Gage
Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Gage.
and Kevin McNichols.
Hello.
Yeah, he's also here.
That's Kevin McNichols. McNichols?
You still need to
Kate
get the
Nichols.
whole Kevin loud fucking thing.
Oh, I know. I don't know
No,
where
don't
it's
look
at.
for it because
Yeah,
you're gonna click 40 other fucking
I
buttons.
won't click
10 minutes of odd sounds.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, what's this one do? Yeah,
This one sounds like a door opening.
and it starts. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
So
all
fucking New Year's, man. Christmas was good for everybody, I'm hoping. We got
Yeah,
everything
that
we
was
wanted.
all right.
Santa visit
It was not
everybody and
bad.
say, hey.
I ended up staying home, didn't go over to the parents' house. I had a terrible headache.
Is it? That
What?
sucks.
Is it? What the fuck was that? Is
That's
it?
Yeah, that's a Native American thing. Sorry, that's a Navajo thing.
Oh, you're Navajo
Oh,
now?
and also from Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin people say
Wisconsin?
that too.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Do you know anybody from Wisconsin?
No, and I know a bunch of Navajos.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
I just remember like
Nazis.
the Boston. I know this isn't Wisconsin, but Boston people are like, "Hey, you got to get out in the car, get in
Yeah.
the car and get the pocket knot,
They,
You know.
they drink pop.
pap." Yeah,
it's-
they
it's
can like
not
throw
soda.
out their A's.
Everything
and
is
stuff.
pop.
Yeah, but I think it should be pop. It's not soda.
But every
Yeah.
soda flavor is pop.
Yeah, that's weird.
And in
Yeah.
the South, everything's Coke.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
that
I've
one
heard
too.
that before.
everything's
Uh-huh.
Coca-Cola.
But I heard that by telling
What kind
you.
do you want?
I remember hearing that by telling you that.
You told me that?
Did you?
No,
Did you?
I heard that on Mark and Brian.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I remember when I heard that. I was like, why would what flavor of Coke do you want? Coke? Okay.
Yeah, but what kind?
Coca-Cola? Oh, that type of Coke. Okay. Wonder if maybe it's because it comes from a long line of like had a lot of Coke vendors down there, like
Or they're just
cocaine.
Oh, well, hey man, it's a national product down there. I mean, that's how it is.
Guess what?
What?
It's a national product everywhere in
It
this
is.
nation.
It
Oh,
is.
no shit, it
Fucking
really
idiot.
is.
Yeah.
They serve it nationally. That's right.
Yeah.
Who knew? That's bizarre.
Hey, they used to give it out in what was it? Coca-Cola itself. They used to actually put Coke in there. It's too bad that they don't still. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that was originally what it was. And it
Well,
was
yeah,
supposed
you know.
to. What was it supposed to be for? Like alcohol? Like
No, it's for jittery women.
oh yeah, jittery women make them more jittery.
No, the ones that wouldn't shut up, or I don't know.
Oh, that's a good thing to give someone that won't shut up.
Distemper.
They gave them laudanum for that. That was over the counter. It was
That's
basically
what it
heroin.
Actually, if you look at the history of this country, they gave them lobotomies.
Yeah.
Oh
Is
yeah,
what
they
they
did that
actually
too.
did.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they want women to get out of place.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
she annoys you. You say? All right.
Oh,
bury her up to her neck in the ground and put a basket over her head.
I don't
oh,
think-
she nags you too much. Here, let's get that ice pick and just
I was gonna say it's more the ice.
calm her
pick,
down.
though.
Yep, get her right up here in the eye. The little
Reminds me of
Little button
the
there.
movie Sucker Punch. I don't know if you guys like that one.
was that the one where the girls are like
It's like
hallucinating?
it's
and
three
they're, like,
different
having
three
battles
different
and
kind of
stuff?
movies within one movie.
I think so.
But it's all the same story.
Yeah.
So it
I've
starts
seen it.
out. She just
Yeah.
goes to a fucking mental institution because she shoots somebody, and then she has like kind of this vision that she's back in like the 20s style at a burlesque house. And then
I
the
think
next,
I remember that.
The next vision is them going into like fantastical realms, fighting
Yeah.
like steam Nazis.
Yeah,
I was
no,
gonna say-
that's how it works. Like she would dance, but she would go into
Yes.
a trance
Uh-huh.
when she like strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think the whole time when you first see the movie, the headliner for it and the poster, like, oh, there's going to be some nudity in this.
None.
No,
Nope.
it's not.
It alludes to it, and then you see her fighting Nazis.
Doesn't she fight
And then,
samurais too?
Then she
No,
snaps
she
out
has
of it.
samurai sword.
She has samurai swords.
And
that's what it
everybody's like, oh my God, that was amazing. This is the most beautiful dance I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Like people are crying.
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? Are we watching the same thing? I just saw her fucking kick some dude in the balls.
I saw her slay a dragon.
Yeah, that.
was. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of kicking the balls, the movie that we had to watch this week.
Why start right now?
Do you want to start right now? I was
No,
going to say there
not
were a lot
right
of
off
ball
the bat.
kicking in there.
I understand, but not right off the bat.
Okay.
That was our project for the week. You can't shoot her load right now.
Well, we don't have to.
She pre-comes all the time.
Yeah.
I know Kevin's just like, oh,
I
can't
think
wait.
the show is going to take. I think it's going to take most of the
You're
show
like-
to talk about this horrible.
Right
piece of
now,
shit.
you're like a kid that found his first porno. And he's like, oh, I got to jerk off now. You're like, no, you're at a bus stop.
Yeah,
You can't fucking do this.
You don't hold back gratification.
Jesus
No.
Christ, man.
Goodness sakes.
What are we in a liberal democracy or something?
It was an awful movie, though.
It was
I
awful.
wasn't able to finish it. I tried before you guys came by. Yeah, I like pulled it up some bits and pieces,
Yeah.
but like I said, I only got so far.
Just
with
watch,
it. I just kept falling asleep.
God damn it, what's that guy's name? Something Ice something. It's a YouTube channel. He does basically two things, and it's Steven Seagal and then Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh,
and
I might have
don't
seen
touch
some of
Van
these guys'
Damme.
videos.
Come
No,
on, not
he
Van
loves
Damme.
Van Damme.
Yeah,
gonna
Van
say.
Damme's great.
He puts Van Damme movies up against Steven Seagal movies, and it's a scale of 1 to 10, or not scale of 1 to 10. It's a 10-point system, and Seagal always loses like 712 to negative 14,
Yeah, I believe it.
and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I mean, Van Damme at least can laugh at himself. You know
Yes,
what I
that's
mean?
what I love about him.
He can appreciate the fact that he was this type of actor back in
Yeah.
the day, and he can what was that one? He had a show.
I was just saying Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
that
yeah.
one, yeah.
We just watched that like a couple days ago.
It was pretty goddamn good.
great.
It was
Yeah,
entertaining.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. And do you know what? He's actually good at physical comedy.
Oh yeah,
Van Damme is. He's actually really good at it.
He's
Like-
the
he's
Charlie
athletic.
Chaplin of today.
No, well, you know, I mean,
he's still
he could.
very athletic for his age.
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
that could be like an alternate path for him to go though in the future. Is like more comedy stuff.
He's 104.
Yeah, but dude, he did well in
And that
it.
weird
Like,
knot on his head that just keeps appearing and disappearing.
yeah, I
that little
noticed that.
fucking knot right there.
I haven't noticed
No,
it.
you watch a Jean-Claude
Yeah.
Van Damme movie. He's got this knot that shows up on his left temple,
I know
or
which one
above
you're
his
talking
not his
about.
temple. But
It's like right around
it's
here
so
or something.
fucking
Yeah.
weird. And
It'd be
it-
weird if he's like a Satan.
like
That's actually
the
who he
horns
is.
are coming
Yeah.
going back. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But
Well,
but
I
Satan
would
could
be.
only become a mediocre fucking action
mediocre.
hero.
What are you talking
He's
about?
fairly mediocre. So is Seagal.
Back in the day, he was
No,
awesome.
the big action stars were Stallone and Schwarzenegger. That's it. There was no.
No, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And-
Well,
had-
most of the
No,
others
the-
were just like. So most of the others were just guys that were trying to make it, you know.
Yeah.
Like you
Fuck
had your
that.
no Van Damme and Seagal were like the second tier down. Then
Yes,
you had guys
they
like
were not the top
yeah.
tier.
Then you
They
had
can't
guys
be the-
like
I'm sorry,
Michael Dudikoff and Red Brown under them and shit like that.
and no karate guy has ever become top tier action star. Sorry.
except Jackie Chan maybe.
Okay, maybe Jackie
you know?
Chan,
but
I-
he also started in China and came here, so he did it a little differently.
Yeah.
he has he
You know.
ties a lot of comedy in with this. too.
Exactly,
It's
a
not
lot of
just
physical
martial
Well, and the
arts.
other thing that he does is he's China's Tom Cruise.
He
does
really
all his
is.
own stunts.
Yeah.
And he puts out a movie basically every year. It's almost like guaranteed that he will put out a new
Well, I
movie
think
every
one of
year
his
out there.
biggest cult classics from the Chinese ones was the
Drunken
Legend
Master.
of the Drunken
Master.
Master.
Fuck
Dude.
yeah, that movie was
I
so
love
awesome.
that
I
movie.
haven't seen. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but
Oh,
amazing.
it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
He's brilliant in it.
he's basically
definitely one of his
skinny
best.
Bo
The
Right
other one
Cho.
was,
Yeah, pretty much.
Iron
yeah.
Monkey, but it wasn't Jackie Chan. It was
Jet Li?
Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen's good too.
Iron
man.
Monkey was
yeah.
fucking amazing. It was such a fun martial arts movie.
I like his Hitman movies. Those are
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, those are pretty good too.
Yeah, I remember the old ones from the 80s, like the American Ninja ones, because they were like
Michael
no,
Dudikoff. Yeah.
Americans,
Uh huh.
we're the
Yeah.
karate.
Oh yeah,
experts.
there was a young
That was
ninjas
Canon.
or whatever.
Canon Films that did the American Ninja
the
movies.
the three kid ninjas.
Fuck that shit.
What was that called?
stupid.
Little ninjas. Was that what it's called?
What?
Was it called Little Ninjas?
No,
Or Three Ninjas?
Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas.
Three
It
Ninjas.
was fucking terrible.
Yeah, there was like
Terrible.
3 or 4 of those movies, weren't there?
They had their fucking Mr. Miyagi.
Yes, it was the guy from Tremors that gets eaten. That was their Mr.
So fucking
Miyagi.
bad. I'm sorry. That's all terrible. I remember trying to watch that and just going, this is fucking dumb.
Oh,
Because I think I was like 13 or 14.
enjoyed
Yeah,
it thoroughly.
that's around the
good
time it came
stuff.
out.
Yeah.
I was around that
Fucking
age too.
horrible.
Remember,
Yeah.
like when they first came out with CDs and the kids were using the CDs as Chinese stars.
Yeah.
What do you do with all the CDs?
I don't even know if you can call them Chinese stars anymore.
Oh,
I know.
shurikens.
Yeah, shurikens.
Shuriken.
Yeah.
Yes, they're Irish stars.
Irish speaking of
stars.
Irish, we'll talk about that. We'll brush up on it. We'll be a ribbon through the show.
Oh, I thought maybe we would
But
talk
that-
about how
that
Kevin's
one
not a
dude's
lord
accent
still.
in the fucking movie, like he couldn't make up his mind if he was British,
Yes, or
Irish,
Yeah.
or Australian.
Or Australian. I thought at first he was Australian,
Yeah.
and then he went to British.
Wait.
then it went
wait,
Irish.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I'm sorry. That
Dude,
was-
same thing.
Wait. It's hard to take that from you. If Kevin said that, I'd be like, okay, because you called the guy from Mortal Kombat not Australian, fake accent.
he laid it on
He's
thick.
from fucking
He's actually
Australia.
Australian.
he laid it on thick.
So I can't
Real
trust
thick.
you in your fucking accent.
That's like me having a Western accent. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's from Australia, but when you're from America and you throw that Western twang and when you talk, I don't talk like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody
That's
does.
like this- that's like-
not a thing.
Yeah,
the
that's-
way you talk,
Yeah,
no way.
talk
No way.
You go to the South, people talk like that all the time.
But you know what though? That's the way it
But
is
that's
in
the South.
every
That's not
country,
the
though.
West.
Well, I'm just saying.
I have friends in Arizona. They don't talk like that.
Well,
Yeah, and
Texas and all that stuff.
I
But
don't know.
those friends in Arizona are all
It's
from
like
here. So.
yeah, it's like certain areas.
course
You
they
kind of
don't
had to
talk like that.
you had to like
Duh,
grow
Tim.
up there.
Well, that's
to
how I
have that
related. I
kind of
related.
thing,
not
too.
entirely.
Yeah.
Just throw the accent on thick.
I was in Canada a lot when I was like 16 because I played hockey up there.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I started getting like Canadian accent. And
Oh
shit.
really?
Yeah.
Just because you're hanging out
I
around
didn't,
them a
I
lot.
didn't say A like they did, but I started like having a little bit of the
O's, because they do the
a
O thing
little
a lot.
bit,
Yeah.
a little bit. I still said roof the way we say roof, and they go, oh, roof, dog bark, or roof,
Yeah,
roof,
yeah.
roof,
How do they say it?
roof.
They just say roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of drag their O's out, like
Roof. Yeah, well, the roof is on fire. Yeah, okay, it's roof.
Roof.
No, I'll say roof.
a lot of people do that.
Yeah, because you suck.
Okay.
You don't say it right. You don't say anything right. As last week proved.
Why?
You said like 20 things wrong. It was hilarious.
Was that throwing it out there last
it was
week?
fucking bad.
It was a blur.
It's like,
Every single one of these is.
it's like every single line you said is like, I don't even think that's the correct like.
Did you guys watch that new one on Netflix, Glass Onion, though, the Knives Out movie?
No,
No, I
wanna see
haven't.
that.
I
Awesome.
heard
The first
I
one's
heard
great.
about
Yeah.
it. The first one was really good. I
Yeah,
like the
second
first
one's
one.
amazing.
Is
It's
it?
just
Is
as
it?
good. Same entertainment, all of it. It's fucking
Oh, okay.
brilliant. Yeah.
I
What's
haven't
his
had a
face?
chance to watch it yet, though.
Who's
Daniel
James
Craig?
Bond? Yeah, James Bond.
Yeah, Daniel
back in
Craig
it?
His-
nails it.
Well,
I liked his character
His
for the first
character's
one.
great.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
It's like this quirky guy that you're like, I don't think he knows anything.
He's like a southern dandy.
yeah, but
you
you're
know?
but you're also like, I don't
Yes.
really think
Yeah.
he knows this job, and then fucking he just blows you away
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah,
and you're like,
it's funny.
oh.
It opens up. Not to spoil it too much. It opens up with him like at a writer's block type thing where he needs some entertainment. He needs to get into a mystery because
Yeah.
it's COVID. Everything's shut down, so he can't do anything. So he's playing Among Us with a
Oh,
whole
yeah,
bunch
that
of like
game.
super sleuths, like Angela Lansbury. No,
Yeah, she's
Murder
dead.
She Wrote. Murder,
Yeah.
Murder She Wrote.
He's playing with her
Yeah,
Among
what's her-
Us?
yeah, he's playing Among Us with her.
Is she
Wait a
alive?
minute.
I thought
No,
she was
she's dead.
dead.
She was in it.
Holy
Wouldn't it be funny
fuck.
if that was just her corpse?
No, she was talking.
You
And
could- you
it was
could
two
do that
other.
in
It was other
post.
type of super sleuths or something like that. But it's pretty fucking funny. Because I was like, where do I know her from? What? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
she's
that's
dead.
That's
Yeah, she's
Murder
dead
She
as
Wrote.
fuck.
She died in 2000. Oh, she died in October 11th this year.
Okay,
so
so
actually,
that
she
could have been
probably
easily,
could.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
filmed it
Because
before she
usually
died.
they do it about a year
Oh,
in
okay.
advance.
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
thought she died years ago though, so
Yeah.
I didn't know she
Who
was
knows?
still
There's
alive.
so many people have died.
I know.
So
Yeah,
many.
We lost a lot of people.
We
yeah,
did,
some of them
yeah.
I'm like, and then others I'm like, oh man, that
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
There's a trend going on now on TikTok about that. People saying their favorite. They'll go up to their parents and their parents' favorite actor or performer or whatever and say, "Oh my God, you hear so and so died?" And they'd film the response. No, the parents
Who
are just
died
freaking the
recently?
fuck out. It was funny.
I know Gallagher died.
Gallagher.
yeah, I haven't been paying attention.
Well, I got to see him live once, but it was county fair version of him.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's. I mean, he's still
not
he was-
in his golden era.
Well, the thing that sucked is like he got so fucking what is that? Typecasted, basically. I know it's not that for a comedian, but
No, but
that
it's
it's
true.
the same thing.
Yeah.
like that he's just gonna smash shit at the end.
Well, the same thing happened to Carrot Top with his whole box of toys and all that stuff. Like
He's a prop comic.
Yeah,
though.
I
It's
know he
different.
is, but
Always a
he's
prop comic.
he has tried to do other things, and he said that it was very difficult because of his prop comedy.
Yeah, because
but
everyone's
he's never
expecting it's
jump
like
off.
pull out your props.
He's
Let's
also
do
never
some fun, you
he's
know.
never tried to just be a regular comic.
No,
though.
not like that. I mean, he's
So-
tried to. I've seen interviews where he said he's tried to branch off into
Yeah,
other
like
things,
movies
like
and
acting
shit,
and
but-
things like that. But it just didn't work because people
no,
always
that-
thought of him
dude,
as
when
the
he-
prop
the
comic.
The guy is
you know?
hideous. That would be a terrible,
No, he wasn't.
scary fucking
He was
movie.
he was odd looking at
Yeah.
one point,
Then
and
he
that
got
was fine.
ripped.
Yeah.
And then he got fucking
stretched.
Fucking
I don't know what happened
dude,
to him.
That
like
guy,
he got stuck in a wind tunnel
Like,
forever.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. It looks like his face is peeling
It's just
back.
like,
yeah, it's like
and then like
Jesus.
for some reason his lips go like all the way to the fucking edge. He's the real life Joker.
He could literally play the Joker probably pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Although I still think Willem Dafoe would be an amazing Joker.
That's the
a lot of people
no.
don't bring him up.
consensus. The consensus is Willem Dafoe.
See,
I
I
always
don't-
thought
I
Willem
don't
Dafoe
like
would
it.
be great.
I had my doubts about Joaquin Phoenix, and all of a sudden he blew
Yeah.
me away too.
He was
yeah, but the
good.
next movie sounds terrible.
It
It's gonna be a
does.
musical.
It's a
He's
fucking
gonna be in it?
musical.
Yeah.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, why would
wouldn't
they
he
do
be in
that?
it? But it's a musical. That's the terrible part.
Yeah.
Because it's him and his delusions.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can
can-
get behind that.
I can't until I
I can
see
get
it.
behind Joaquin
I can
Phoenix.
only. I know you
As long as
could.
it's bent over.
Yeah, you're like, and in front, down below.
I can get all over Joaquin.
What other
Phoenix.
positions do you want me in, Joaquin?
That
You and your weird
cleft
lip.
palate of his is something else. It's all numb up there. I could do it.
Why would
Give
it be
him that
numb? It
seductive,
doesn't have to be
soft
numb.
reach
Cleft palates,
around.
yeah, they're all numb.
It doesn't have to be.
Oh, so
They
they're
can
gonna
fix it.
Oh, they're gonna put some sensors in there. Huh? Some
Yes,
fucking-
they put car sensors in there.
Yeah.
Oh, temperature's too hot.
fucking
Well,
some
oil
feelers in
pressure's
there.
too
He
high.
needs oil.
Some fucking data skin or something like that from Star Trek Next Generation.
Yes, because that guy was actually an android.
Yeah.
Say what?
All right.
Wait, was that Stewie?
I'm not sure what that was.
So just keep going past it. Fuck it.
That's usually how the soundboard goes. with
It
Kevin's
doesn't
at the
say
wheel.
what it is. Just says say what.
When he's at the helm.
Yeah, click it again. It sounded like Stewie.
Say what?
No, it didn't.
I don't think that's Stewie.
It kind of sounds like Stewie.
Starts too deep. It's too brotherly at the beginning.
I guess. Oh,
Say what?
I did have something. Okay, so have you guys heard of? Fucking turn that shit off.
I like that. That one's good for like a
do
good
like
pun.
Yeah.
They those what the morning show guys that use that all the time.
The Morning Zoo.
No, it's a new show.
Oh fuck. The
It's
news.
just prior to
Oh, you mean force-fed bullshit?
yeah, it's
That's what
101.
news
But
is.
they should only have the yeah part, not the music. They got to cut
yeah,
that
it is.
music
It's
off.
just the yeah.
Yeah, because if that's used properly, it can be used really well.
So have you heard of Sophia Stewart?
I don't think so.
Look her up real quick.
Fuck.
Just it's spelled exactly the way it should be. So this chick has claimed, and if you can find any
Is it
like news
She's an
person, it's
author.
definitely her.
The
right?
author? Okay.
Yeah, so it's definitely her. So she claims
Oh.
she claims that she had both written, and I only found this through Reels.
I know
right?
this. Yes.
She claimed that she had both written the Terminator and the Matrix, and that they were sequels to each other, and that John Connor is actually Neo.
So
It's fucking wild.
okay, so I know that James Cameron. I know he actually stole Terminator from Harlan Ellison. Harlan Ellison was another old sci-fi writer. He used to do old TV shows like
Yeah, but
Outer
this chick's
Limits
only
and
got
stuff.
like 2 books that are new.
No, I
That's
get
it.
that.
She
I'm
hasn't
just
had
saying,
any other author credits to her.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, the Matrix thing. I know that is true. That they stole. That the Wachowski brothers stole. Now they're Wachowski sisters.
Yeah, whatever.
Stole
They're fucking weird.
the
Yes, they
stole
are.
the original script of the Matrix because the person that wrote
Stay
it
woke.
sent it in,
Yeah.
and then they're like, I remember reading it was like
They did
their
some
agent
changes
grabbed
and
it.
shit in it,
Yeah,
but
and
that's
basically
about
the
it.
person that sent it in didn't understand copyright laws and
Yeah.
stuff. So basically, they didn't protect
No, I've
themselves.
definitely heard that, but
Yeah.
that wasn't her either.
Oh, that wasn't her. Oh,
No.
okay. So this was. I think this was actually maybe a guy.
It was a dude.
It was
I
a dude.
remember it being
Yeah.
a dude.
It
I don't
was like a
remember
high
who it
school
was.
kid,
Yes.
wasn't it? Yeah, at
Some
the
kid
time.
that sent it. Yeah, sent it in.
Yeah.
because they'd done something else. Or
and
something.
their agents
He
got a
was
hold
into
of it, and then they
Yeah.
brought it to them and was like, "Hey guys,
Actually,
look at
it
this."
might have even been a script that was like floating around for offers.
Yeah.
That they ended up just taking. You know.
Yeah, and that's what they do in Hollywood. They get a good script. If they can, they'll fucking steal it and put their name
They
on it.
Carlos Mencia that shit.
Yeah, they do. They do it all the time. The guys that did, they
That
tried
guy.
to do that with Alien, the original Alien,
Yeah.
and fucking thankfully Ridley Scott and Dan O'Bannon fought
I
back.
don't remember what happened in the original Alien because anything that happened back before Jennifer Lawrence did.
I forgot.
The
Yeah, 'cause
first
she was the
female
first
action
female
star.
action star.
Yeah. She's a
I forgot the
visionary.
star of Alien was Tom Skerritt.
So actually, I will say though, I do not believe that the original Alien is an action movie. She's not an action star.
I
in that
agree.
movie.
No, the second one is.
It's a psychological thriller
It's a
mixed
thrill-
with.
It's basically a haunted house in space.
well, it's mixed
That's what
with
it is.
kind of horror, but kind of suspense.
Yeah.
So those are your that's how
I
I
agree.
describe
The
that.
first movie is
the
not
second
an
movie
action
is
film.
straight up action.
Action, yeah, with horror elements.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an action
Sci-fi
movie.
horror
It's
with
definitely
with
like
sci-
if you weighted the scales, it'd be action here and then the fucking
yeah.
horror elements
exactly.
would be way up here.
Yeah, the horror elements are only used as sort of
Well, they
within
only
the
show a
story,
few of it.
you know.
The face huggers and then the fucking
Yeah.
fuck you, Tim. And then
when they go in the nest and the woman's like, kill me.
Yes,
You
yeah,
know,
the-
that kind
the
of shit.
chest bursters.
Yeah, there's some pretty intense scenes and
Yeah,
stuff. But
she's one of the people that killed themselves to kill the bad guy too. I recently
Yes.
saw something that.
What?
There's several superheroes killing the hero. The
oh,
hero
you mean
killing-
sacrificing themselves?
sacrificing themselves? To
Yeah,
kill the
Ripley
villain?
does.
Yeah, Ripley
Yeah.
does it.
In the third one,
And
she
then,
kills.
Third one's terrible.
Yeah,
though.
it's terrible, but
God,
and that's
the first
because
two
the,
are so good.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's
I-
because the studio fucked with David Fincher while he was trying to make that movie. Because the guy that made the third Alien was the guy that made Seven. Later,
Seven was good.
Yeah,
That's a
and
good
the thing
movie.
is, the fucking corporate people were coming in and they were fucking with everything on Alien 3. That's why
Dude,
it turned
my
up a
favorite
mess.
part.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Seven is when at the end. Kevin Spacey starts limping away and then just starts walking normally.
Yes.
Was favorite part.
blew
of the
my
movie.
fucking
Yeah.
mind,
Favorite
dude.
part.
Oh wait,
No
you're
fucking
thinking
way.
of Usual Suspects.
He doesn't get the joke.
Yeah. Sure.
Now he gets the joke. God damn it.
Keep talking.
The
Shut
Usual
up.
Suspects is one of my favorite movies of all time. I know
it's
which
a great
movie that is.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
What's
in the box?
I guess on the Usual Suspect, the lineup though was ad lib.
Yeah, all ad
Yeah,
All ad-lib.
it's great, man.
And I love
it.
Benicio del Toro's
Give me the
character.
fucking keys, motherfucker! And they all just start laughing.
Yeah. Well, they kept in all the laughter and
Yeah.
all that shit where they actually broke character
Yeah.
and started laughing.
I'm gonna flip you for real.
Yeah. But no, Benicio del Toro's character in that's fucking great.
Oh, he's hilarious.
yeah, because I can't understand half of the shit he says.
I know.
Give me the keys, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again? I said it. We always say I can say it anymore.
And the thing is, he's one of the few actors where I actually think he's pretty much great in everything that he's
No,
done.
he's awesome.
I haven't seen anything, but I've never has he ever been in like on a rom-com or something stupid
No,
like that?
I don't
Nah.
think so.
No, he's
He
more of
kinda-
a serious.
He does serious stuff and usually pretty dark shit.
Yeah, that's his
Because
MO.
Sicario.
Yes,
That was
first
great.
two?
That was fucking
First one's amazing.
Awesome.
The second one's good.
not in front of my children. It's okay.
Yeah. Kills his kids. Yeah, he just fucking
Yeah.
I did. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like,
Now,
oh,
dude, that was a straight up
Yeah.
Kaiser Soze move right there.
it's fucking
Kill the
dope.
whole family and then
Yep.
fucking kill the dude.
It's like not in front of my kids. It's like, all right.
All right, fine. We'll get rid of the kids. Boom.
But yeah, I remember. So the reason Sophia Stewart came up, like I said, I watched the reel, and when the reel came up, it's her talking about how what was it that the Terminator and this the Matrix, they're both it's a sequel to it. It's just in the future, but Neo is actually John Connor and all this shit. And at first I'm like, who the fuck is this? And and then I see the comments and like, oh yeah, she's right, blah 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 blah. And then I finally look her up and I'm like, she's only written 2 books and they're recent.
She's only got like 1,000 followers on Facebook right now.
Yeah, I think she's doing this claim. She did file a lawsuit.
Look at this. There's a whole website about it called thetruthaboutthematrix.com, and it's about the Truth About the Matrix and Terminator film rights. And
But is this her fucking website?
I don't know.
It looks like it probably is.
Oh yeah, it's copyright Sophia Stewart.
Yeah.
But so her claims.
She came across some money.
So the claims
came
is that I
across
guess
some
she had
She
these written
wants-
in the 80s. Is when she claims to have written these apparently in the 80s. And the book that she wrote, or the script, was called The Third Eye Matrix. That's what her version of it was called. And
I don't believe her based on
yeah, I haven't seen
I've
it. This
seen.
is new to me. I've never
based
heard of
on
her
the
until
stuff
now.
that I've seen. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's $2.5 billion lawsuit.
says no that they didn't. This is PolitiFact, which
No,
they
I know,
are,
but
they politically
she's-
lean, so they lie sometimes. But it depends on what you're talking about.
that's what it wasn't. The she did file lawsuits, I
Yes,
believe.
it looks like she did not win that lawsuit.
No, because they were like, yeah, this is bullshit. Sorry, lady.
Yeah, and it says her case has been long dismissed, and there's been no such $2.5 billion settlement, not in 2004 when the rumor was first shared, and not now.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And I'd never heard of this person until recently, and I started looking into it a little bit. Nothing crazy. I didn't go fucking conspiracy theory corner.
No, and that's the thing, like...
it doesn't seem like there's a point to it, really.
Yeah.
What?
To pursue that. I mean, it's an interesting...
Really. It's interesting to go in and see if...
You can find tons of people saying, I fucking wrote that.
But also, I remember there's literally, like...
That's a cool idea, though.
But... You know, James Cameron...
Terminators prior to
well, James Cameron has basically admitted his inspiration for Terminator was some Harlan Ellison stories that he took the ideas from.
Yeah, I think Terminator was also...
well, we never did see the termination of Earth. That's what I mean when it comes to the Matrix movies. We never saw that.
Yeah, but if they are true sequels, why wouldn't they still have infiltrator bots and shit like that?
In
the Matrix.
Yeah, why wouldn't the Terminators be in the Matrix?
Evolution.
Or involved.
Yeah, I mean, how many years? They said it was centuries since the
400 years.
Yeah, something like that.
So 400 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Since
basically
since Terminator
but how
ended,
did how did
Matrix started?
How did John Connor, who's Neo, apparently live for 400 years?
His ghost.
His ghost.
His ghost.
She also wrote.
They saved his brain.
She also wrote Ghost in the Shell.
Because remember, basically, what Neo was, what they said Neo was in the movies was that he was like this anomaly.
Yeah, it's
in
a repeat
the Matrix.
anomaly.
It's a repeating anomaly that happens like every so often or whatever. You know?
Oh, so John Connor's weird code.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Just
I guess.
badly written
we
code.
just call him Weird Jizz.
Yep.
Weird Jizz man.
Man, another Weird Jizz showed up.
Oh shit.
Another weird.
Get Morpheus.
Yep. Get Morpheus. We got some old cum here.
Sweep up the floors.
Let Morpheus give a speech.
That's what they use the.
Everybody will lap it up and go home.
The sperm.
What happened? You guys were both
they use
yabbing.
the T-1000s to clean the sperm up. That's what. That's why you don't see them in the.
That's
Matrix
what they were
movies.
originally there for.
He's just a mop for jizz.
Yep. They're that dated.
It's just a Dyson coming out of their mouth.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Never loses suction.
We never had to update the Dyson design because it just works.
Look, they've got fucking finless fucking fans.
Yeah.
Dude,
the fuck, man?
Man, the Dyson, good shit.
They're not finless though.
I don't know.
The
I
fins
just made
inside
things
the
up.
base. That's what's so funny about those fans. It's
I know. They actually it's a fan inside. It's like a conveyor belt type fan. You know, it's fucking dumb. All of it's stupid.
Oh, I can stick my hand through the fan. Oh, you.
So we all last week were trying to decide on a Steven Seagal. I almost said
Seagal.
King.
Yes,
Stephen King movie.
Say it with class.
No, that would have been fun.
Langoliers.
No, Needful Things. I love that one.
Needful Things, man. That's one I haven't seen in a long
I've
time.
never seen that one in a while.
So good.
Actually, I've never seen that one at all. But
Needful
what movie
Things?
were we talking about? We were going to do General.
Oh, God.
General Mills.
General Commander.
It sure is very general.
Commander.
Major General Commander.
Fucking
sir.
generic commander.
General Commander. Yeah. So we decided on a
Geriatric
Steven
Commander.
Seagal movie to watch because he's got
His hairpiece was
400
beautiful in that.
It's not even a hairpiece.
It's dyed badly.
He like fucking. So he's got the hairline, right? And then he fucking draws with a marker underneath it. It's so fucking odd.
Yeah,
I've never seen anyone with that black of a goatee ever. Like, it's not even a natural color. It's his goatee is the color of that black that, what is it? Perfect black or whatever the fuck
it's
they call
like that like
Fanta.
ink
Fanta.
black.
Yes, it's Fanta black. So all light just gets sucked into it.
I believe it. He probably did do that.
That's
too.
what it looks like.
I'm gonna own some of that.
Dude, it's so black you can't even see his dandruff. It just devours it.
No, yeah, it's
just
so
all
it comes up perfect on there. So it looks
on the screen. That's all it is.
It looks like the paper scrapbook or not scrapbook, construction paper mustache.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Exactly.
It looks like he just glued construction paper.
Dude,
onto
it's
himself.
like one of those. You like in the old video game where they're all kind of polygon and you get the like mustache.
Yeah,
and, you're making
and it
terrible.
always looks
terrible.
weird.
It looks
It's
awful.
GoldenEye.
Yeah,
GoldenEye
exactly.
fucking goatee.
It does not make any sense on his face.
I know. So yeah, I have a lot. Look at all this. This is the notes I took
They're taking
watching
notes.
this fucking movie.
So yeah,
I
our
like
project
3 high
for the
points,
week
and that's all I
was
did.
to watch a Steven Seagal movie, which is the movie General Commander. That's the one we decided on.
Yep.
I don't remember when it came out. It was like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, 2016, 17.
Something like that.
It is one big pile of shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
Hey, as far as Steven Seagal movies go and newer ones,
I was
It's
gonna say
better.
newer ones because his old ones are not terrible.
No.
Now, if I revisit them, I could be completely
Right,
wrong
right.
about the statement that I made right now.
But his 90s ones were decent for the time.
they might still be decent.
They might
That's
still
the thing.
be.
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
them
them
in probably 25, 30 years.
Yeah, me too. It's
Probably
been a long time.
25.
Snatch a motherfucking birthday.
Snatch a motherfucking birthday.
That's the one we should have watched.
What is
That's
that
too
one?
bad.
I don't remember. Is that a
now
good
I'm a
man or
snatch a
something like
motherfucking
that?
Oh,
birthday.
something like that. I'll have to look it up and find out.
Yeah, it's the one where he fucking kills like a priest for no reason and then says,
Yeah.
I'm going to snatch every motherfucking birthday. And you're like,
What?
What? You can't do any.
Even the priest is on the ground like, what?
Yeah, you can't do any ADR for
Dude,
that.
did you hear the
not
threat
the
he
line.
made to this guy when he calls him in the movie? He's like, I will kill you, I will kill your fucking mother, and I will kill your fucking dog. That's what Steven Seagal says
Yeah.
in this movie. There's a part he calls this guy
I think
up,
they just took
and
a.
he says that.
I think
like,
they just
bro.
fucking caught him actually on the phone.
The
Yeah,
CIA
yelling at
agent, the female CIA agent,
The lady,
blonde
wait,
one?
fucking terrible.
The
Which
blonde
one?
one, right?
Yeah, the blonde
yeah,
one.
she
that
was
does
awful.
all the
like the
interviews.
director type
Yeah.
person.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a CIA
No,
building.
okay.
I know.
So one of my favorite parts in that was the chick that I think it's the Asian chick or whatever that constantly goes, no, not the Asian chick, it's the other chick, the dark-haired chick.
Hispanic one? Yeah.
That constantly like, I'm a CIA asset.
Yeah.
Asset. And she has to say it in every scene.
'Cause-
For
yeah.
what fucking reason? I'm like, yeah, I get it. That you're.
Because we're just assets, right?
You do realize that is it a movie that's so self-aware that it's so boring that she needs to constantly say that? So you
Well,
go,
that's-
oh, whoa,
that's like
perk
the,
up.
Oh my God, she's
I'm
an
in.
asset.
I'm back
The
in.
dude
Yeah.
with the sunglasses that was really well built and young. But you could tell this was his breakout role.
That guy was
Oh, yeah.
horrible.
Yeah,
He was
He
terrible.
was totally over the top on the whole fucking
Yes.
thing. Like when the guy's name who died at the beginning.
Who the fuck knows?
And he's
fuck,
just
I don't even
screaming his
remember
name, like
Yeah.
holding him, shaking,
Yeah.
screaming in his face. It's like, this is my moment to shine.
Yeah, because that was like supposed to be
Well,
his best friend or
yeah.
something.
And
yeah.
I think Filipino chick or Korean chick or
Yeah.
whatever. I
She
think
just went around and on her motorcycle, did a couple donuts, and that's pretty much her fucking
pretty
thing.
fucking hot though.
I'm not
did the
denying
whole
that,
movie.
but
But
that's all she
This
does.
is what she did.
Well,
Yeah.
I think she's one of those that was like, I'm gonna break into American film because she's like a K-pop star or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I looked her up. You
Oh,
know,
of course you did.
So
had to see if she had any nude pics.
Okay, so so part of the movie takes place in Cambodia, and there's this one part where I was like, I wrote, what's with all the dude bros hanging out in Cambodia? Because there's like 2 or 3 different guys that these women kick in the balls, and they're like these dude bros that come up going, hey, honey, come here.
yeah, they're
let me-
guys. They're
come
guys
with
from
me."
like Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, exactly.
You
It's
know?
like Cambodia. I was like, what is this guy doing here?
They're
dude?
like,
No, they're looking for lady boys.
it's all on location in Fort Lauderdale. And you're like, wait a minute, what? I guess they have palm trees.
hey,
don't they?
sweetie, you got a big hanger?
I think that's why they're there. They
Yeah.
probably thought
I
she
think
was
that's
a
more of
lady
the
boy.
Thailand thing.
Cambodia's
I don't know.
close.
They do that in Cambodia
Maybe.
too?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure their rules are probably.
I have a note here that
I'm
says,
gonna-
They've had a history.
I'm gonna need $5 million to start.
yeah. Oh, that part.
Yeah, what
Holy
the
shit.
fucking- Okay, that's a lot of money. We're going to talk about a super elite group, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, and then she's like, I'll build
Even though
you
if
this
you-
badass base, and where do you want it?
was gonna
He's
say-
like, oh, I need it in Manila. She's like, well, just happens I have a place in Manila
I'm not
already.
surprised. And then he tries using this foreign language, like to agree with her, and he just goes, "Ugh."
Yeah.
I think he spoke French.
Was that what he was
Did he
saying? He
really?
was trying to speak French to her because it
I
was.
think so. I think that's what he did.
I still don't
So
think he has a good
here's
handle on
one thing
English.
that I thought was fucking odd. So you know when the director lady is fucking telling him, "Hey, we're disbanding your group," you know,
Yes,
like they're breaking
yes.
up the band.
Oh, and they all start vanishing.
They disappear.
Yes!
Which makes no fucking sense.
That whole
They're all
scene.
apparitions.
They had to have their monologue first, though.
Dude,
That's
oh,
just
yeah.
it. They had to
Yeah.
have their monologue first.
They
and then
all
get
give their 2 cents, and then they just get up and one
Well,
guy literally doesn't
I-
even walk out the room. He just stands up and vanishes.
I understood the part where the guy's talking to his best friend that was dead already.
Yeah.
And then that guy
then
disappears.
that guy
I was like,
disappears.
oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But why
Yes.
did these all living people that usually probably wouldn't break out of the group until the very end of the meeting just disappear? Like they're like, hey, Scotty, beam me the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I was like,
I don't want to be in this movie
There was
anymore.
a lot of weird,
The-
like why echo?
Yeah.
At the very beginning of it, like they kept echoing.
or
I
or
saw
the
them
weird
kill the people
shots.
in my country. My country. I was like,
oh, yeah.
what
Well,
are
that's
we
the other
doing
thing.
The
Steven
fucking-
Seagal's speech at
his
the beginning
speech
to
at the
the
very
lady
beginning
made
is
no
insane.
fucking sense.
Did not.
They're like, so did you kill blah blah blah? And
Yeah.
he's like, Listen, you don't even know what I know.
Yeah.
I know things that it would make your fucking head spin.
He's like, you
And
don't
he just
even know the
starts
answers
going
to
into
these
fucking
questions.
absolute fucking.
There's a
nonsense.
government within a government.
No,
And
dude.
then
It's a
echo,
turducken
echo.
government.
Yeah, I just wrote Seagal's first lines are garbage.
It made
mess.
Look, they might have been. You know what?
I
It
was thinking
probably
this-
really is.
It was probably Chinese propaganda is what he was doing. I
No, you
totally
know what it
thought
probably.
that's what it
You
You
was.
know what it probably was though. Actually, there was probably a lot more context to this, and whoever the editor is probably like a 13-year-old
We
that's
don't have
never
time
done
for
this
this. Yeah.
before. There's like, you know
Chop,
what?
Chop, 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 chop.
He looks like he's in kind of the same spot as he was there before. I'm surprised he didn't get it fucking him sitting at the CIA fucking agency's office in that
On
at
the
that
boat.
desk, and then next he's on the fucking boat, and you see the chick's hat or something in the fucking screen. You're like, I'm pretty sure that is not this scene.
Teleporting? What
And
kind of
then the
speech
next
is this?
scene, he's fucking stabbing the guy with the knife. And you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the bouncing around was weird too. Like
That's the other thing. Dude, the one that made zero fucking sense. Remember the guy that he goes, hey, I know you got your contacts and stuff. You know, get me your contacts, right?
Uh-huh.
They did that scene before.
Yes. They actually had done that a couple of times.
It made no
Yeah.
sense to do that.
No,
so the
it
guy
makes no
goes
sense.
and finds this other dude and he's like, hey, I really need your help with this thing. And you're like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on. Why is he doing this? And then 5 minutes later in the scene, Steven Seagal's like, hey, you know some contacts. Now you go, oh, that's why he was talking. Why did you have to do it that way?
Right.
It made no sense. This isn't fucking, you're not doing Memento here.
Dude, yeah, and
This
you know
thing
what?
doesn't
They did
fucking
that
make any
several
sense.
times. Like, there's times where, like, for instance, there's one part where they're all coming out of this airplane, and then the way they cut it, it's like they come out of the airplane, then it shows them, the airplane opening, and them not out of the airplane, then it shows them out of the airplane, then back in the
No,
airplane. It's like-
continuity errors are so
it
much
was
fun.
A total mess.
So if you slow down, I guess, and I didn't do that. I only found this out through a YouTube channel. If you slow down the scene where the bad guy crashes the car and goes upside down.
Oh, yes,
right.
uh-huh.
So he in the scene, if you slow it down, he passes the car he hits, and then in the next scene, he's hitting that car and flipping. It's the exact same fucking car, exact same spot, everything. So if you slow it down just a little bit,
Didn't the Asian chick blow a car up with a bullet?
probably
Like it flipped and she just shot
yes,
it and it did
dude,
a giant
she
fireball
shot it like
of sparks
twice,
and shit.
and
yeah.
it just goes
because that happens in real life.
That's-
That was an old 80s, 90s thing.
It
that was
was.
in every fucking movie.
amazing.
like they roll down a hill and explode for no reason.
And
you know?
I didn't mind it in movies that were self-aware, making fun of it.
Sure.
That I thought was fun.
Yeah.
And I get it. The movies in the 80s, they are what they are in the 90s.
Right. Yeah.
But the movies that do it still
It's
and try to do it as
ridiculous.
like, this is serious. It's real.
Yeah, I think she had like an Uzi
no.
and like fires twice and boom.
Yeah.
So-
Well, 'cause
and-
that would happen.
Yeah,
oh,
totally,
that's the
totally.
other thing. All the gunshots in the fucking movie sound like camera flashes.
Yeah, the gunshots sound bad. And also, the hammer pulls.
Yeah, it sounded like they were like, you're
so
not hitting your mark.
yeah. Also, whenever they pull their
You know?
gun, the hammer back, it's always the same sound, no matter what gun they use.
Yeah.
All of them, same
fucking
exact
so
sound for the hammer
bad.
pullback. There's this one. Remember when they were all crying about the guy that died and everything?
Yeah, and
And
I
it
don't
went
even know
on-
why,
yeah.
because that guy was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
He said
Who-
like one line.
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is are we? Obviously, I'm supposed to be sad about this because they all are. I just put like right here, crying, like because it just for like 20 minutes they're just crying about this guy.
Well, one
And I'm
chick
like,
was fucking
who is
him,
this guy?
and the other the
No,
dude
I get why
wanted to
she.
fuck him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And one of
that
them
was
was
the love
fucking him.
triangle.
Yeah.
It was a love triangle.
There was a
Yeah.
bit of gay overtones on
Oh,
that
for
one. Not
sure.
even undertones. They weren't hidden at all.
No,
it was like, no, dude.
Well, and that conversation
'Cause
between
when
the
the ghost-
two girls, like I said that the conversation between the two women agents about the dead guy is every "I loved him, he gave me hope" conversation I've ever heard. Like they use like every line
Yeah,
I've
it
heard in
didn't
so
make
many
any
movies.
They were
sense.
dating for
You
2
know?
months.
Yeah, they were together for 2 months, and like, oh, he gave me hope.
So here's
I love
another
him so
another
much.
thing that I noticed in it. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck just happened there? So you know when they got it. Okay, so this is the other part. I'll say this first before I go into this. But you know how the movie's called General Commander. You think,
Yeah.
oh, okay, it's gonna be like this general dude who's the commander and all
Has
that shit.
nothing to do with military at all.
No.
Nothing. All it is a program called General Commander, as in like general, generic commander.
Like a
Generically
fucking
commands
RTS
you.
game or something.
It's so fucking. And the thing is, the weird part is, they did all that in like weird CGI. Are you watching porn now? What the fuck is going on?
Oh, I forgot I was holding that.
the way you were holding your phone, I thought you were trying to hide porn. I started watching.
It felt comfortable for some reason
But-
like that.
Yeah, and I was thinking, is General Commander also like the name of their ops company that they
Well,
created
no,
too?
I don't know. I don't know if it was the program or
That's
the
what I was
company.
wondering,
But
yeah.
it was dumb, and it's like, okay, if you're trying to be covert, why would you call it General Commander? That's not very covert.
No.
Why not name it something like Redding's distribution?
Right.
You know,
Or
like something like that.
Spruce Tree Lane
But
distribution.
Salad Hands.
You know? Yeah,
Salad hands.
Salad
Yes,
hands.
that might be.
How about we're not a secret
Yeah,
operation?
not a spy agency.
Not a spy agency.
Ace Tomato Company.
Acme.
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 That's
no,
a good
but
one.
The weird part was too when that General Commander thing came up, and then they're watching all the surveillance. For one, when the guy enters the place and leaves the place, it's the exact same fucking scene. Mm-hmm. So he turns.
noticed that.
He comes down the street and then turns left, and then 5 minutes later, exact same thing when he leaves. The exact same scene, everything. All because they're like,
they got a budget. They got to.
well, I know and that was all done in CGI because they didn't use any sort of overhead cameras. That's all. It was bad CGI because you can see the car and it looks like it just slides around the corner, doesn't even fucking turn. The other bad CGI that was fucking hilarious, and I don't know where the fuck this came from or why anyone would have this. Doesn't make any sense. The minigun helicopter.
Oh,
Why the fuck is that
Yeah.
even in the movie? It doesn't make any sense. It randomly shows up on the bridge.
and he shows-
Why would it know
Dude.
where that guy is?
not only that, but the one guy, the Australian or British or whoever he is, the whatever guy, he pulls out a bazooka from fucking
That's the other.
nowhere.
It's not a bazooka. It's
or an
an
RPG.
It's an
He
RPG
pulls that
7.
from nowhere.
It made no sense. It's like we're gonna go on this op that really only needs like a couple of handguns and maybe a couple rifles, right?
Where'd the RPG come from?
We're just gonna happen to have this RPG in the back of this Mercedes.
Yeah,
No fucking reason.
as one does.
And completely loaded on top of that. It made
Just
that-
ready for that helicopter.
That
you
whole
know?
part made and first off, that's an amazing shot on a little bird. That little helicopter flying around in an RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't guided at all. That's
No.
just a
So-
spray and pray kind of.
It's less spray. It's more just prey.
So another thing with this General Commander, I wasn't sure, were they using satellites or drones or both? Because this how they have those shots where they're like the woman's like
it
tracking
looked like they
them.
were supposed to be using 100% satellites.
Satellites.
And then the other weird technology is their eyes. I didn't even
Yeah.
see anybody put in a contact lens or anything.
I saw
Their
it
eyes.
once.
No, I think
Oh,
I
they
saw
did once?
Yeah,
One time when the woman goes in to meet the cartel guy, the head guy,
Oh, okay.
for that meeting, that's the only time I saw any of them put any of those in.
But yeah, before that, you're like, they
they
just
got
have like
cameras?
implants? What
Yeah.
the fuck's going on with their eyes?
It's just they always wear them all the time. You never know.
Or they just have new eyes.
Yeah.
That's their eye now.
Because they're all CIA assets.
Yeah, well, no.
Well, the one woman is-
She's
she's
the
an
only
asset.
Yeah, because remember she was going to go to prison or
Prison,
become
yes.
a CIA
She
operative.
has to make sure everybody knows.
I could put your ass back in prison. You're in a CIA office.
You're only an asset. You're not even an agent.
And her wig too.
Oh, yeah. I also
Watch
said
it.
no open heart
so
surgery. Lame.
Well, that was the other thing. Is like, okay, so wait, why didn't you just have the heart? What are you
Yeah.
doing? Are you pretending that's the head of a dick? What the fuck is going on,
I
Tim?
was getting
So,
the
yeah.
compensation off the.
But he was. So she was going to
That's really
buy
weird.
a heart,
Like, woo.
supposedly for her husband, because this guy's like they sell
He's a big times fucking
big time black market like organ dealer.
Yeah,
you know.
big time.
And-
And remember, they had to explain to everybody.
Could fetch $1
because-
million.
Yeah, at the beginning.
No, not that part. Remember when they had to explain to everybody what the dark web is?
Yeah.
Because, they're not
hilarious.
CIA agents that already know what the fucking dark web
Yeah.
is. They just found out about it in that meeting.
That exists,
Dude, it was so funny. Like
the
some
dark
of the
web
things
is where
these
people go
say in this
in
movie.
and they use Bitcoin and other things.
I know.
It's like that's the
buy
way
and other things.
to buy
to buy slaves and hitmen.
to buy like sex slaves and shit like that. Who just got arrested, Andrew Tate, for that.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Are you
Andrew
serious?
Tate just got arrested today. So that you guys that are listening to this will be like 4 days ago.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, he
So what
got
happened?
arrested
Arrested
today
for-
in Romania.
Romania?
Him and his brother both on sex trafficking charges and rape, I believe.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
In Romania, like charges.
No, he knows
Not
how to
here,
treat a
obviously.
woman. Why would he be doing that?
Yes,
So-
I just
okay.
said in a Romania.
Okay, just making sure. I'm just making sure. So I'm just trying to
not
get
following
the
the
details
story
straight.
very well.
No, I'm just trying to get the
Write it
details
down.
straight. So he's fucked.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know,
Why, do you know Romanian
Ab-
laws?
No, it's just other countries have a lot
Abducting
tougher
two
laws.
girls amid a human trafficking investigation.
Ooh.
So they got more information than when I last looked at it. And I only looked at it like 2 hours ago.
Man, that is not good.
Damn. Now then again, people are.
I know you were
really
rooting
trying-
for him. But
Well, no, the guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
misogynist
but
by
also-
all means.
Yes, I think he's misogynist, but I also think he does have a lot of
He does
valid
make
points.
good points. He just delivers them as a total prick the way he
Yeah,
does it.
no, I
His
agree.
delivery. It's his delivery, I think that's
And
the
who
problem.
knows? Maybe this stuff's all, like trumped up bullshit. Who knows? 'Cause
Yeah.
it could be.
Could
hey,
be.
Well, dude, there's enough people in this
People
country.
hate
and,
him.
Like, I wouldn't put it past
Yeah.
high government agencies going, "Hey, you got this favor we need."
Sure.
No,
And
they're-
with
yeah,
all
they're-
these Twitter files and stuff that have come out, we know the government does do that
Yes.
shit to people.
They've always done it.
They've
though.
always
That's the thing.
done
It's
it.
not
Yeah.
new.
No, it's not new, but
We used to
just
kill the
seeing
heads
proof-
of fucking state and then
Yeah.
prop them up with our own
Yeah.
people.
That was all about
Look
the
at the
petrodollar.
Shah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Shah of Iran. That guy got ran out of there because he was like, and then the mullahs took, or is it the mullahs? It wasn't the mullahs.
I don't,
What was the name of that fucking dude?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Ayatollah. It was
Wait,
the Ayatollahs
was it the
that took.
Ayatollah?
Ayatollah Khomeini is
Okay.
the one that fucking took over Iran
So,
at that time.
it's-
there was
this
also
is
that one
simple
guy
stuff,
too.
dude.
That
Simple
general
stuff. He's fine then.
Well, the brothers. The story goes is not to jump over you guys, but
No, you're good.
the police reportedly found two girls who claimed they were being held against their will. So basically, these guys recruited these gals to do porn,
Oh.
and then when the police show up,
But
they're
that's what
like-
I mean. You
the
dig
police show
deeper
up and
in.
they're like, "Oh, we didn't want to be here. We didn't want to do this." So I'm sure it was something where like they offer. I'm speculating.
Yeah.
This isn't. I don't know what the whole story is. It just seems to me the more I'm reading about this, wrong place, wrong time. Looks like these guys are just having fun and paying girls. To,
Tim's answer to
Paying-
this:
paying
boys will be boys.
paying prostitutes in Romania, which is legal. You're allowed to do that.
Oh,
But then these
it
girls
is.
are saying they're
That they were held against their will.
Held against their will. So it could have been something like they didn't get enough money, or they're probably just trying to blackmail.
That's definitely
you know,
happened
they're-
Or
before.
maybe Andrew Tate was just being a dick. He
Or
kinda-
maybe Andrew Tate actually abducted two women and
Maybe he
forced
did.
them into a prostitution.
Which kind
ring.
of makes no sense from him.
That's what I mean.
I know it doesn't make sense.
That's kind of where I'm leaning.
I feel like
too.
he
Because
wouldn't
there's
have.
plenty of chicks that are like,
Yeah.
oh, I could get him to settle down.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
feel like he would have no problem getting a woman just
Yeah.
based on his fame.
No,
and
it's
all
not
that
for.
shit.
It's not for. It was basically to film pornography.
Oh,
You know, to,
well, him and his brother doing some kind of personal
Yeah,
porn.
I think
something.
that's what it was. They were probably just making their own stuff.
I mean, that could be. And
It,
hey,
went, it went south.
who knows?
You want to know another thing that really pissed me off about the movie? Why the fuck does Steven Seagal not have a phone case on his phone?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Well, that slim piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was like-
That made no sense.
Which he spends a lot of time talking.
I get
on
it.
in the
You
movie.
only sit down for like 90% of your scenes.
Yeah. Which
I think
yeah.
you see him waddle once.
Dude.
The one good
Yeah.
thing I will say,
I'll put it right here. Steven Seagal is moving.
the one good thing I will say about the movie is there's no running from him. Kevin, in post on this, if you could possibly just find any clip of old Steven Seagal running in a movie,
yeah, I know,
and
'cause
put it right here,
in this,
people
he
will go,
does-
"Oh, I get it."
Yeah.
This-
'Cause
elbows out.
it makes
wrists
no,
down.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
He does. He
That's
totally
how it
runs
is.
like that.
It looks like he's trying to rave.
It's
Yeah.
like a T-Rex.
It's like a
No,
T-Rex.
it's not. It's
Run
not.
like a
No,
T-Rex.
that's better than what he does.
'Cause
That
he's
was
also
way
trying to-
better.
Everybody
He's
walk
trying to
with
dig through
dinosaur.
the air while he's
It's
doing
so
it too.
fucking
So-
weird.
Oh.
Like,
So as he pulls the air towards him, he goes faster. That's what he's doing.
yeah, I don't understand.
So
Kids
because he
did that in
does
grade
jog in
school all
this
the
movie.
time.
He does jog briefly for like brief
No,
stints
his
in the
stunt
movie.
double probably did.
Oh yeah, he probably
It
did. He
wasn't
probably
him.
did.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
Kevin.
probably.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, there were full on face shots when he was running. It's just it could have been
CGI.
Dude,
CGI'd on.
there's
there,
a movie of Steven Seagal's where he's riding a motorcycle, quote unquote, and all it is they in post just took the fucking windscreen of the motorcycle helmet and then put his face like entirely over it.
Oh, like Jackie Chan wearing a cap
Dude,
but
it
having a rubber
is
band.
so fucking
Like so, the
hilarious.
motorcycle rider was wearing a Steven Seagal helmet.
No, they
basically.
did it in post though.
Yeah.
It's not like they put it on.
Right.
They did it in post, and so it looks
Just
like his
wrapped it around
face
his-
is actually. It looks like his skin is wrapped around the fucking face shield. It's hilarious.
I remember there was this one movie where he was too fat, so they had to stretch the film, so it's like he looked thinner. Like
I believe
in
that
post.
too. Yeah. I bet.
I bet you anything he asked for that.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah.
No, that's not what I look like. I don't look like that.
Yeah.
It was probably in his
Camera
contract.
lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that Seagal.
I better not look like that on after this on the big screen.
Yeah. Seagal has crazy demands in his contracts and stuff apparently. So I've heard.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a bit of an extremist.
He's a fucking
And God
crazy.
forbid someone tells him he's wrong.
Because he's wrong about everything. I mean,
Oh boy.
It's so good.
Oh boy.
What?
That's
If you
boy.
could maybe pull that one up on there too. It's so good.
Boy.
yeah, I'll put that up for you guys to
Dude,
see.
that-
Holy shit.
It's the Steven Seagal motorcycle helmet. It's so
The
funny.
helmet's blurry and kind of out of focus, but his face is pristine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell.
But it doesn't look like it's behind the glass. It looks like it's
doesn't.
on the
Yeah, it looks like
glass.
they just spray painted it. Not even spray painted.
It's so fucking hilarious. But that's-
intense. And it's a smoked screen too. This on the sides, it's all smoked out. So, but you
Yeah.
can see his face perfectly.
Oh no,
through it.
yeah, that's perfect. The tinted fucking glass. Well, I mean, it's because he's got that
He's a
Vanta
national-
black.
he's a
It's all the
national
lights
treasure.
going directly in.
yeah.
That's why it shines through. All that
I
light.
get it. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why it brightens him up. But
asked for it
there's
to be
been lots of
removed.
allegations, though, with Steven Seagal saying
Tons.
that everything that he does now, especially, is all just money laundering schemes.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been brushing up on that every now and then on our shows.
Yeah,
talking
but-
about how it's all about a mafia
This,
front.
no, I don't even know if this is because with him doing all of his movies overseas now, basically everything's overseas.
Yeah, this one was
Right.
shot completely overseas.
Yeah, I mean, the China Salesman is that propaganda one. It's a Chinese propaganda movie.
Funny how we also ended up in Hong Kong in this movie.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they even said the name Hong
They
Kong.
did.
Uh-oh. That one can't be played in fucking China.
Yeah, well, as long as you're not saying free Hong Kong.
Yeah, or the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Taiwan, say it.
I can't say it, Tim. I don't want us to lose revenue in China.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because we're making fucking money hand over.
Oh,
fist
yeah.
in China.
Our
No, they're-
biggest viewer base is in China.
My guess, our show is being pirated in China, and somebody else is actually making money. It's probably the biggest show in China.
Biggest show on Weibo.
Wouldn't that be fucked up? We find that shit out. We're like, no, you guys have like 8 million listeners.
Yeah, we're like the biggest
Like,
show
what?
in China. Like, what the fuck?
And, oh, I'm sorry, you've been pirated because that's all they do in China. They just take your shit and fucking say it's theirs. No, we came up with it. I'm like, no, those faces are not. Those aren't.
It's our show, but they CGI Chinese dudes on our faces.
Wow, that sounds racist.
Maybe on you guys, not me.
Yeah, no, Tim definitely looks Chinese.
I look
it's
like a
because
Buddha.
it's mainly it's all the fat in your face that pulls your eyes
That's
away.
what it does.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
So Kevin, if you want to look Chinese, just gain 450 pounds.
Easy.
Dude, I can do that over the weekend.
I can
yeah,
teach
no
you.
problem. Okay.
Tim's gonna teach you.
Tim will show me his
I can
ways.
be your guru.
Tim's gonna be like, dude, look,
I
your
get to
fridge,
learn from the white Buddha
It's
myself.
simple. Just hate yourself.
That's all you gotta do.
Lots of self-loathing.
just wake up every morning and hate who you are,
And then
and then eat for comfort.
and then try to fill that void with peanut butter and chocolate. And a
It
lot of
actually sounds like a lot of
carbohydrates.
fun.
look, it's like what is it? 40 or 60% of America's already doing. Yeah, that's not
Might
too
as well
bad.
join the majority, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
They got to
guys.
know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually,
maybe this fat acceptance and health of any size is a real thing,
Well,
guys.
it reminded me of a joke that I saw on Kill Tony recently. The dude was like, saying he came from Venezuela, and he was like, "Oh, we were so poor, we didn't even have food," and he's like, "Yeah, I get here, and I gained 60 pounds from just breathing," and it's like, I thought it was a pretty funny fucking joke.
But I mean, it's kind of true.
Yeah.
And not only the fact that
there's
our
a
food,
large fat content,
yeah,
saturated and unsaturated.
all the extra
in our air.
bullshit in our food and stuff. It's like you go from one of these countries eating their food, which is not filled with all those preservatives, and you come here, whew, it's more than a culture shock.
Yeah, it's heavy. That's why we have monster shits here too. Like our toilets.
Gigantic.
Yeah, well,
There's just holes in the ground. In
They're
some places.
designed to take monster hogs.
Yeah.
Our
You try to
toilets.
fuck your toilet.
It's what it. No, we
Why'd
have a
you say
toilet
hog?
that you can take a what, like a
It's really weird.
You never called your shit a monster hog.
No, but
Well-
I've also not taken any hogs, Tim.
Well,
so
you-
maybe that's
We've got toilets that
Where
can
you're
flush
going.
a bucket of golf balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
And other countries like, why do you need a toilet that can flush so much poop?
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, if you've seen in some other countries, it's just literally their toilets are just like a hole in the ground. Yeah, you just squat over it and go.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is
Yeah.
you're not going to catch Americans squatting to shit.
That's more common.
Well, that's actually-
we buy stools to do that for us.
Yes,
we buy the
exa-
squatty potty
'cause we're
to do it.
lazy
We're not
asses.
going to fucking squat down on the
Exactly.
ground.
The only way we squat is if we're sitting.
Yep, goddamn straight. I'll bring my knees to my chest if I got like a step, but I'm not going to go that close to the fucking ground.
Right.
No,
I got bad knees.
I'll
Why
never-
would I squat?
That's what I mean. I'm
Look,
not going to be
shit.
able to get back up.
know.
Eventually, we will all just have the fucking shitters from Idiocracy.
Oh,
You're just gonna have it's gonna be a lazy boy, and
With a
you're just gonna
toilet?
sit on it
Yeah.
with your pants always down, so you can jerk off and shoot that shit straight down there, or take a shit.
Yep.
Either one.
Never have to go
Fuck it.
anywhere.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
Yeah. Dude, it's gonna be great.
Just watch shows all day where dudes are getting kicked in the balls. Ah, my balls! Ow,
I
my
don't get it.
balls!
What's that reference?
That was from Idiocracy.
Yeah,
What?
I was going to say the other word, but we're not. It'll get bleeped
What?
because everyone was.
Oh, they did say that a lot in that
They
movie.
called
They did say
everybody
a lot, yeah.
I love it when Justin
"Well,
Long
you-
comes
your whole
out.
face.
I love it when Justin Long comes in. He's like, "Hey man, your chart says your shit's all fucked up, and you're kind of a or no, you speak like a fucking
He is a
hilarious.
lawyer. Or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
No, he was the doctor.
that. Was he the?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
By the
No,
way, that
uh,
last knife fight in General Commander, that was fucking.
That was pretty
was
terrible.
so
yeah.
terrible.
It was not good at all. It was just them like waving them that. It looked
and
like
they're
a,
walking up, going like this, like halfway
It looked
across
like-
the road from each other, like.
It looked like what you would expect like 12-year-olds to do when
Yeah.
they're saying, "Hey, let's pretend we're Harry Potter," you know?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I
then
thought.
he just like stabs the guy, kinda.
Kinda, yeah.
Like one of them, I think one where he stabs him, it almost looks like he just kind of puts it in the guy's pocket and then fucking.
he probably did.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
gotcha,
it was
good,
it was a terrible final battle.
dude.
Terrible.
It was not good at all.
I was
But-
laughing.
But overall, how many stars would you give the movie?
Oh God! Like,
Well, I fell asleep, so I give it 2.5.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because it did its trick.
Yeah.
Got you to sleep.
Yeah, I
helped
guess
me fall
so.
asleep.
Keep
There is
thinking the
that.
alcohol probably is better
Well,
for that.
the Asian chick
I-
was nice in it.
yeah,
Yeah, she was
I
pretty
would
hot.
give
Look
it
at the
a
pretty-
star because I at
I
least
don't even know what I
laughed.
like. It's so hard because it was so poorly
It was bad.
everything.
Yeah, and there's so
Poor-
much stuff in it that made no sense.
Poor acting, poor editing,
Yeah.
poor. I mean, just overall terrible.
I put here too. The best acting in the movie was that scene where the family of Asians are sitting around the table talking and they're having that.
Yeah.
Like, that was the best acting in the whole movie. Was that scene?
And you know
between
why?
those
You want to know
characters.
why? Because you didn't understand it. That's why. That's it. That's the only reason. Had you been a native speaker of whatever language they speak,
I would have hated it.
you probably would have
terrible.
hated it.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
If they-
Why would you
look-
want fish?
if they had only spoken like French the whole movie, you guys would be like, no, those three were pretty good actors.
Yeah.
But they spoke English, and you're like, ugh, this is bad.
The blonde, snaggletooth rich woman too. Golly, every time I see her smile, I see those teeth. Just
I bet you she's like an oligarch's
crooked in
wife,
the
and that's
front.
why.
Yeah.
Dude, I know, man. It's just her giving that $5 million like no problem. I was thinking like, dude, this is too easy.
Yeah, you saved my
know?
life 40 years ago.
Yeah,
the fact that he
like,
just
what?
kind of, well, I'm gonna need $5 million to get started.
Yeah,
It's
he's like half
that
Marlon
probably
Brando.
wasn't
in it.
the
know.
number they gave him to say, but he was like, no, that's too small amount. Let
Yeah.
me see what he $5 million.
yeah.
Look at
Hey,
$5
and
million.
And she's like,
So-
sure, no problem. You saved my life 40 years ago, so here. And then these
I'm
They were
gonna build you
actually-
a state of the art, what was it,
like an
base
office or something
office.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and he's like,
actually,
"Where-
his line was
yeah.
originally supposed to be the line from Friday, where the guy slipped, or was it Friday, where the dude slips on the floor?
You got knocked the fuck out?
No. I think it was Friday, where the dude slips on the floor. He's gonna tell, or just talking to the convenience store people, like he's gonna sue him.
Oh.
He's like, "Oh no, I'll set it out of
crackhead.
court for $3 and a Snickers."
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was the line that he was supposed to give. It was like an homage to the fucking the Friday movies. But then he's like, no, $5 million.
So there'd be one good line in the whole movie then.
Yeah,
if
it
they
would have
did
been
that.
funny. It would have been like, oh, cool. Well, that's the other thing. Like, he can't possibly
Have a sense of humor.
No, it's impossible.
Also,
Yeah,
he looks fucking terrible. There's like some shots of him where you can like see his
Wait,
pores, and
that's
they just look,
not true.
They look fucking. He looks unhealthy. You know,
He's the epitome of health. He could teach us a thing or two about health.
I'm sure he
I
could.
think Steven Seagal actually does have a sense of humor once.
He did, dude. Like
I think so.
Snatch a motherfucking birthday.
he couldn't have a sense of humor on
Yep.
SNL around a bunch of comedians.
One movie he has a fucking sense of humor. The Onion movie.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
he
in that?
plays a fucking weird dude that uses chickens to fight or some shit like that. That's
Is that our next movie to watch then?
the Onion movie. I hear it's pretty bad.
We should pick another movie to watch though.
And talk about.
Yeah,
This just turns into a movie podcast.
that'd be a little bit of both. Once in a while, you know, we'll do the conspiracy corner too.
Oh, I can get behind this.
Yeah.
There's a red, white, and blue bikini. I dig it.
The Onion movie, raw and uncut.
I was
Get
gonna
it
say,
raw and
dude,
uncut, you know?
actually,
Like the
I was
Onion?
gonna say pick something like fucking Samurai Cop or something.
Dude.
Samurai Cop
Or
is
any of that
Woo!
one dude's fucking movies. I remember I watched
Neil Breen.
yeah, I watched
Yes.
the one where he's twins.
Oh yeah. God, what was
I don't
that?
remember.
Yeah, but
it was terrible. I
yeah.
actually fell asleep during that one. 'Cause
Really?
I was like, first off, I watched like I don't know 35 minutes of it, and I was like, dude, I don't understand what the fuck is the point of this at all.
I don't think any of his movies have a point.
I was like, it does not make. And the other thing that's weird is that guy's got this weird god complex.
He totally
because he
does.
makes himself like a god in every movie.
Every movie.
You telling me you wouldn't?
No,
No.
I would.
because you're crazy.
It's not has to do with being crazy. It has, to
It
do
has
with
something to do with it.
eccentric. If I have a lot of money and I'm going to make a movie, I'm going to make myself fucking awesome. Godlike sounds like one of those things I'd probably make myself.
No, but he actually gives himself god powers.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
But it's like every movie.
I would too.
All right,
I would too.
we'll put you in touch with this guy.
You know what we should
Buddha
do?
guy.
Should we pick one of his movies to watch this time?
What the fuck is going on with you?
Are you late for your appointment?
No, it's a diabetes thing.
Oh.
I figured that it might be, but
Yeah.
So what do you
I
guys
said
think?
stuff. So
Should we do a Neil Breen movie this week?
If we can find it, that's
Yeah,
just
where
it.
did you find that?
found it on YouTube.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Okay, we might be able to find them on
Watch a
YouTube.
Fucking YouTube movie.
Yeah. But
It's
well,
not going
I
to be
mean,
any better anywhere else.
yeah,
if you find it on Amazon,
otherwise you'll probably have to buy it.
you
from
have
the
to
guy.
buy it everywhere else.
Yeah, and I'm sure that
What
you
was
can
his name?
only get it
Neil
from Neil
Breen?
Breen because I doubt anybody else sells. Yeah, Neil Breen. He's
Yeah,
got like
he's
4 or
terrible.
5 movies
Watch
now.
this shit.
So there's those, but there's also like
Twisted Pair, I believe, is the name of it.
I said, Twisted Pair. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, see,
that's the one we watched the
It's
trailer
right
for.
here.
Yep.
Full movie.
Oh, the full movie. Okay,
Yeah, you don't even have to buy it.
cool.
Neil Breen is back. Very, really good.
Yeah, he's got a new movie.
That's
coming
actually
out.
part of the dialogue from his movie.
Yeah.
Very, really good. I guarantee that he has something like that in one of his movies. No joke.
Yeah.
It's all terrible dialogue. The scenes are greatly acted.
Oh, hey, did you guys?
Oh, Tim, I can't believe you have died today.
These are from
You know,
crowd,
that's
these are
yeah.
crowd-funded movies.
Hey, yeah.
well. Now
he's
they are
got
because
a
he's a
following.
cult. He's a cult following type guy.
So, hey, did you guys see the trailer of his new movie that I sent you guys?
I did not watch
No?
that.
Okay, but it looks ridiculous.
What, you want to watch it at the end of the show?
It is the end of
we
the show,
could.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's the end of the show.
You
Let's
guys want
watch
to watch
that.
the new
and fucking-
trailer for Neil Breen?
We'll end it with the Neil Breen trailer. Oh man, actually, that is kind of fun watching terrible movies.
It
And
is.
The other thing that's kind of fun too is finding obscure movies that are actually pretty good.
Yes.
Like
Oh, here
I
it
think
is.
one of these
Cade
days
the
we should all
Crossing.
watch Doom Generation. I loved that movie.
All right. Oh, Doom Generation's a crazy one.
It's so crazy. The ending,
Oh, yeah.
fucking hedge clippers.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. Fuck that.
All right, so
Did
here
we watch
is-
this already?
now this is his new one that's coming out next year.
Oh, wow.
Man, look at those
It's
titles.
called Cade, The Tortured Crossing.
Look
What
at
is
those.
that?
It's
Is
like
that
in
Wingdings?
It's in
No,
like
that's-
yeah, that's like Times New Roman.
Yeah, that's
I was gonna say Windings. No, we wouldn't
That's-
be able to read it, Tim.
Dude, that's the same font you use when you're writing a report for school or
Yeah.
something.
No, everything that he uses is all.
I think
If it doesn't come
together-
on Microsoft,
Yeah,
We can
yeah,
make
yeah,
a
exactly.
successful-
Microsoft Word.
yeah.
They
Even the
are
clapping sounded bad acting.
Listen to this.
our heroes.
It's great green screen work.
We will never let them down.
I like how he's slowly
It does sound
morphing
like
into
it's
what I
five
think
behind
David
us.
Bowie's corpse looks like now.
This youth
Green schemes everything.
Yes!
Green schemes
Everything.
Look, and the people in the background, they don't move.
It's just
You're
a
bigger than
photo.
the people in front of them.
Well, Tim, in the land of giants. Actually, that mental hospital reminds me of the one in.
There's just these people just hanging around in this fucking.
This is the one we
dilapidated
watched
place.
last
No,
time.
this is the new
I
one.
have not seen this.
We
one.
watched the.
Okay, then maybe I accidentally watched this already.
I did.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
What the hell's going on here?
Well, clearly you can tell he's mad about the
She's like-
how it's into shambles.
She's like, we're doing the best we can.
That's
We're
not
trying.
good enough.
We're trying.
Kicker. Oh.
Let go! Help!
What the fuck? Just people laying in an abandoned building.
And I don't understand what is this. Like that was blood and semen.
What's that?
Blood and rewind it for 1
No,
second.
I don't need to
Well, I
rewind
don't
that.
believe it. Yeah, I believe you. Oh my God.
Was he raping that person?
I don't know what's going on. Well, clearly this is from the Steven Seagal movie.
So fucking
It's all
bad,
green
dude.
screen.
Everything's so fucking bad. The lighting
I
on the
wanna see
person
where
is
my
like
money's
10 times
been
worse than the
going.
lighting in the room.
Yeah. I want to see where my money's been going.
Dude, this looks like out of all those old fucking video
What do you
games
know
from like
about
the
the
90s
patient
that were like
trafficking that's going on here?
choose your adventure type games.
What do you know about the gene
That's what it
editing
looks like.
research?
Who's he even talking to? I don't even think they're in the
You
same
must
fucking
know
room.
something.
She just walks away.
Uh-oh. Is it the evil version of him?
Yeah, he's got his the same beard he used in the other one.
Yeah, no, anytime you see somebody with a beard,
testing,
it's evil.
we'd like you to keep a lookout for any irregularities that might happen at your lab.
We can make a difference.
It's like, well, I ate chicken
His
last
facial
night.
expressions are just
will.
immaculate. Look at that intensity.
He just stands there.
Uh-oh, his eyes are glowing. Eyes are glowing.
Oh, here we go, ninjas.
The surprised look was amazing.
We've taken in 6 new patients this week.
Ooh, I know how
We've
you would need to
lost
watch
2.
this.
We can't afford to lose any. Patients are money.
Wherever there's an injustice,
I have seen this.
I will be there. Wherever there's a fight,
I like how he does the dodgy eye dog
will be.
fucking look.
Is that a hairpiece also?
It might be.
I don't think so. It's too
never-
thin, man.
I mean, all these movies, he gives a similar speech, like, I will never leave you alone.
And I guarantee
blah,
he
blah,
thinks
blah.
after he writes it, oh my god, that's profound.
Yeah. Hug on a bridge. Okay. Who are you?
I don't.
they are coming for you, my warriors.
What?
What the
This
fuck
is
is
what
this?
I've been preparing you for.
Preparing you?
That guy just ran through the building.
Look at this shit. The funny thing is, they had this technology back in the fucking 90s. It was called
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, dude,
That's
yeah.
exactly what they did.
Mortal Kombat looked better than that.
Better
No
than
shit.
that shit.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is they didn't even have the people fighting. They just took somebody going like this, and then took another person and they're like, oh shit, we got the wrong side. Mirror it. Oh, we
Coffee
just mirror it. Go.
Brand
Yeah.
coffee. You go online, get yourself some delicious coffee teas, coffee brand coffee. Use the code GPS1.
One.
5% off your purchase.
Oh, also, I'm
it out.
thinking that we need to rebranding. I think we should just call it Skids Podcast.
Sure.
I think that's a good idea.
Wanna do that?
I really do. For one,
We're changing the name.
Well, we can still go buy Garbage Pail Skids when we want to, but
Yeah.
it's just going to be for all the searching and everything.
Yeah,
Skids Podcast.
I'll see if I can change
See
it.
what you can do. If
Yeah.
you can, I've looked it up. You can change it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Good.
There's been plenty of shows that have changed their name, and
Because we're
actually
evolving.
We're
getting
evolving.
better,
Yes.
stronger.
And
More-
we're going to
more
find Neo
virile.
because we're evolving.
More virile. More jizz.
Thank you so much for listening and watching, and tell your friends.
Tell
Click,
everyone.
subscribe, like, comment. Feedback is really important too.
Yeah,
guys. We'd
rate
like to
and
hear
review.
back from you guys.
Touch it.
We'd love
Touch
to hear.
it.
Go on to
more.
iTunes or Apple
We're on
Podcasts.
Facebook. Comment on those pages. We'd really like to hear more from you. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
God
Goodbye,
bless.
everybody.